guys, how are you?
Hi, everybody. Okay, how are you today? All right, so we're going to go over a couple things that I missed this weekend. We're going to talk about this DL Hughley situation and Monique and how utterly, okay, dumb it is. It's really, really dumb. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a Puffy side piece. Oh, I got to stop calling her that. No, we're going to talk about one of Puffy's girlfriends giving an interview to the Jasmine brand, basically admitting that she's the side piece and she doesn't have a problem with it. She claims, but then why do you keep posting about it? And then we're going to talk about how the entire nation was enthralled this weekend by the whole mess that's going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville and how I know Carlos King is behind it all. Okay? He has got you all fooled, people, suckers in the building. All right, so let me go ahead and bring up the panel. Hey, Perry.
What's up? What's up?
Diva.
What's up, Diva?
Hey, y'all. Okay, so not a lot going on in the media today, except for this all weekend, this Monique and DL Hughley.
Yep.
I cannot. Okay, thank you.
Crazy.
Hold on. Okay, so it all started when Monique went on stage and made a comment about how she was supposed to be the headliner, but DL Hughley cried backstage that he wasn't going to go on until he was the headliner or he wasn't going to perform at all. And she was upset. She started talking. What's some of the things that she said that she called him behind the stage, Perry, a coon?
Yeah, black A B. I mean, she called him a itch.
Okay.
Itch in. But I'm just saying. Anyway, it was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
She just went off.
She was upset. Then DL Hughley came out. No, she posted and said that wasn't true. Check the ticket, and at the end of the ticket, so I had problems with all of my stuff. It clearly says DL Hughley is going to be the headliner. And then she got mad and started posting all this. I'll just show you some of it because I ain't got time for the foolery, Monique. I don't have time for the foolery. I don't. She posted her contract. Now she's not lying. I don't know where she got this stuff from. So somebody lying to her. That would be my initial thought. She posted the contract. I'm having mic problems. And then DL Hughley came out and posted his contract, and she called it a demo contract. She says, there are some of you who were fooled by the smoke and mirrors of DL Hughley posting his deal memo. That's what she called it, versus his performance agreement. Here's my performance agreement, and here are our emails and text messages confirming that as per usual, I'm going to always keep it real and honest with my people. If you notice, mine has signatures. Mine has signatures and DL does not. What type of ironclad agreement doesn't have signatures on the participants involved? Apparently, DL's. Oh, and then also she was calling him backstage. DL stands for download. Yeah, she's okay. Y'all understand it, but she was posted. This is the one thing that's interested to me on her tickets, her schedule. It does show her being the headliner. So you can't. Somebody told her she was the headliner, okay? But on DL's ticket,
30 minutes. Go back to that thing again.
Ooh, I put which one?
All of it basically said 30 minutes apiece.
Right.
So how we know?
But it's the order. It's the order. So here's DL's.
Oh, I got you.
When you're the last one, you're the headliner.
Right. I got you.
That comes with perks, money, stuff like that. Sometimes portions. It comes with perks. He lists them, but I'll go over them in a minute. But on his ticket, it clearly states that he's the headliner. So this is why you can't start problems on stage in the public. Okay. And DL, he's not my favorite. He's not my favorite because I just don't like him. I don't need a reason. I just don't like him. So where is that thing that he just posted? But he came out. Let me see if I can find it. Jeez, guys. And he showed the promo, how they promoted it. Now, if somebody lied to her, and maybe somebody didn't see the promo, but it clearly shows DL starring DL Hughley. I can't find this, but so I'm going to ad-lib here. He basically came out and says, Monique has a problem with everybody. First, Lee Daniels, then Oprah, then Tyler Perry. Who else did he name? That's why I got to, she has problems with people. She doesn't know how to.
Oh, he said Netflix. He said Netflix.
Yeah. He sure did have a problem with Netflix.
Name about seven things. Seven people.
And that's why I cannot find my statement. I'm sorry, guys. But she basically has a problem with people. Now, this is the problem.
He said Oprah, Tyler Perry, Charlemagne was the problem.
Charlemagne.
Steve Harvey was the problem.
Yeah.
Lee Daniels was the problem.
Yeah.
Netflix was the problem.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn. Now I'm the damn problem.
That's what he said. But here's the problem. It's a problem here. She's not making it up in her head. Two people. So DL Hughley posted first he did the demo deal. He showed that. And then he said he didn't post that because he didn't want to put his real contract out there. And listen, I don't think he's going to make himself the headliner. I think that it was, what do you call it? Production? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it.
The producers of the show.
Yeah.
It says 105.9 presents, and it said the name of the comedy situation, whatever. So Monique, that's where your fight is at. Well, 105.9 FM.
Right. And why is she doing this in the public? Now we got an argument with the people because some people are saying, listen, Monique was did wrong. I believe that DL Hughley probably cried about it and somehow got her kicked out of the headliner spot. This could have happened.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that it's not, because I'm not a fan of DL Hughley. I'm just not. Point blank period.
Yeah.
He just gets under my skin. He talks too much. He's in everybody else's business but his own, But my problem is with Monique. Monique, be careful. You have to watch how you handle yourself.
Right.
And I just think on stage, arguing about it, posting all of these receipts should have been handled behind closed doors. Now you made another enemy out of DL. You never know. You might need DL for something. You got to make friends in this business.
Right.
I just don't. And you're newly back. You were gone 13 years because nobody wanted to mess with you. You were blackballed. You got small engagement, but nothing too big. Why is she so explosive? Now, I know I'm going to drop this link, and I hope, Val, you made it, because Val's going to go off on us and say that Monique had every right and did everything right, and you don't understand how what's the word I'm looking for?
Like the comedian, right? The comedian contracts work.
Yeah, can get, and he very well could have kicked her out of her position underhandedly, being underhanded. I ain't saying you're wrong, Val. I'm saying Monique's behavior's got to become more polished.
That's the issue, right? I mean, and the reason why I believe she was under an impression that she was going to be the headliner. Whether somebody went behind the door and stabbed her in the back. That's how we believe it. Well, I mean, no, because she was angry. A person don't just get that angry and curse somebody out on the stage unless you really feel like you was wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, maybe a better way to handle it if you getting paid or whatever, because I'm sure all these comics have their little music that come on and the DJ, wicked, 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 welcome to the stage, wicked, 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 right?
What?
No need, right? I'm just saying, right?
Hold on, let me turn down Mike. Keep talking. I'm going to turn down my mic. Go ahead.
If they would have played my damn song, and I'm the headliner and he ain't went yet, no, brother. DJ, you better change that song. And you better start playing his damn music. I would have been saying this backstage.
Yeah, backstage.
Change the music.
Yeah.
It's his turn. Yeah. I've been pointing the finger. His turn.
Oh, so okay. So no, Perry, you're double talking here. You're saying I would have caused a bigger scene.
No.
This is what you're saying.
The music. People would have just got better music. They would have had it twice because they would have started playing my shit. I wouldn't have walked out there, okay? You understand? Like, no, I'm the last one.
Perry,
on
stop.
This.
Perry, stop.
I'm the one on this BB stage, like she said. You can be. It's his turn. Play DMC. Play his music. Play his music. Go
Perry.
on out there. Do what you're gonna do. But I wouldn't have went. Because really, you saying a bigger scene when she went out there and told everybody about the contract and all that. That was like a behind the door issue she should have handled with production or whoever, right? And I can understand if this guy even went behind her and cried and said, "I ain't going out there."
You are contradicting. Okay. We are talking here. Me and Diva are on one page. We're saying you gotta be professional.
Put it this way: if y'all under the impression that he went and cried and said, "Hey, I ain't going out there unless I'm the headliner," they changed it for him. They would have had to change it for me too, because I think it was.
Listen to this, Perry. Lady D. Hannah says, my son is an entertainment lawyer and knows her lawyer. The headliner, DL Hughley, approved the other acts. Oh, DL was the headliner and tried to help her. Listen, I believe Hannah.
Yes, I do too.
Something tells me she is right. They have all of this planned before anybody hits the stage. Well, you cannot just tell me at the last minute. DL Hughley says either her or me. If she goes, I'm not performing. That doesn't make sense, Monique.
I'm not saying. Look, Sharrell, I'm not saying he said that, but I truly think that somebody told
shit.
Yeah,
we believe Hannah, Jack. We believe Hannah.
You know what, Sharrell? Let me say this. There's posters that say starring DL Hughley and Monique, not Monique and DL Hughley. So if she had a problem, you didn't see none of these posters? You didn't see none of these posters?
Explain that, Jack. Look, there were posters.
Back off of her. Maybe I don't know the whole thing, but she convinced me, Perry.
Oh, God.
Somebody told her she was going to be the headliner. Nobody goes out there and curse people about a contract, going on the stage knowing you wasn't a headliner. Somebody made her believe that's what's supposed to have happened.
Yeah. I do believe that.
She shouldn't have took it out on him like that. And even if I found out that he went behind my back and got into that position, act like a lady, act like a man or whatever, right? Just do not do it on stage, handle it, never work with his ass again or whatever, but don't go out there doing that.
I just can't. Hey, Ro, how are you?
Yeah, so I agree, Perry. Somebody did tell her that, perhaps, right? But shame on you for not getting it resolved early in the day. When you got there, you should have been like, okay, he goes on at 8:30 and I go on at 9. So you would have knew ahead of time. But you taking that out on the stage for the people that paid the tickets, your behind the scenes stuff ain't none of my business. I came to see a show, and you better make me laugh and shut your mouth and handle your business when you get off the stage.
Diva,
she had her paperwork, and she said her paperwork said she was the headliner, whatever. Or you got the same person. Yeah, you know what, Monique, I need you to end this show well tonight. Maybe they didn't tell her. Maybe she was in the dressing room. You know how they do it, smoking their little weed or something. I don't know. I'm just making that part up.
Okay, you know what? Perry.
But I'm just saying she in the dressing room, and then because most of them get cues, sometimes you lose track of time, And then her music started playing. She's thinking, hey, instead of 8:30, it's 9. She started walking out there, and then she see DL over there smoking a cigar.
Okay, we're done. Okay, Perry, you're done. You're done.
All right.
You went off the rails. But somebody's made a point. Somebody said in the chat, a couple people, what if her husband is lying to her? He's got a reputation too.
Yes, he does. And that's a huge possibility.
He got a reputation. But look, is Monique gonna get blackballed again? Whenever she doesn't get her way or something goes wrong, she goes to the media, Netflix. And you can't be in a business where you don't get along with anybody. I believe DL that he said he didn't have to hire her. He didn't have to work with her because she already had a bad reputation. He was just like, okay, second chances. And she kind of threw him under the bus. Even if she is right, I'm saying it's the way she handled it.
She threw a tantrum, Sharrell, and I'm not responsible. I didn't produce this show. So Monique, get out of my face. My contract says I'm the headliner. My contract says I'm the headliner, and I'm going on last. So if you want to do your 30-minute set, you better go out there right now.
Well, but there you go.
Are a mess. Perry wouldn't have walked out on the stage. You would have cussed the girl out.
You get the jockey for it. Obviously, he didn't walk out there, did he?
So Perry, stop. You would have just had the music playing, and no artist would have showed up.
I think it was 4 comedians. It looked like 4 names. It could have been 4, but I think it was 4. And let's just take the 4. If I wouldn't have went, if he didn't go, the show would have ended with 2 comedians. Do you understand? That's it.
Perry, that's contradicting what you're saying. We're saying Monique has to be professional. That's not professional.
Okay, well, she got to be professional and handle it behind the scenes. I didn't tell her to go on the stage and handle it. Hell, the people in the audience, they don't know who's supposed to come out next. They just hear this music keep playing and nobody's showing up.
But you know what, Sharrell? Let me say this. Even if she thought she was wrong, and even if there's benefits to being the headliner, if you have your signed contract saying you was the headliner, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do my show, I'll let him be last, but when I come off that stage, you're still going to give me headliner money because that's what my contract says.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
You understand what I mean? That's how you professional with it. Yeah. But instead, she's running her mouth. She always running her mouth. She throws tantrums, and nobody is going to want to work with her.
Well, I
want to post this final statement from DL Hughley. Hold on, see if I can get to this.
I think you got a point, Diva. I know I get that part, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, based off the contract, she should have got whatever money that they had on there, whether she was the headliner or the.
We're saying that something went wrong, and it had to be the producers. But what could have went wrong? You don't mix up nothing like that. I don't know what could have went wrong.
They either gassed her up, or her husband messed up the contract,
or her husband messed up the
contract. Because DL Hughley, he did say you're posting a contract that is from your company. He said, "Aren't you?" Whatever the top of that contract said, he said, "Isn't that you?" So he's saying you posted a contract that is from your company.
Let me read this really quick. Chris says 50 Cent is still going to hire her, right? Yes, he's still going to hire her. But let me tell you about working with 50 Cent. We all know how 50 Cent acts. Okay, it's all good in the hood until you get on 50's bad side. This is real risky, Monique. If you get on 50's bad side, he's going to ruin you. Just saying. So this is what DL Hughley saying. After this, I don't want to hear no more about this. Here it is in black and white. The only thing that blacked out is personal and bank information, payment, attention. So he said he got paid as a headliner. Ooh, was the highest paid on the show. Ooh, artists to have approval of the lineup, like you said. Lineup of the show, closing. So, and it was all stated in his contract. He said, my beef wouldn't be with anybody with the promoter. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying, Monique. Your handle is take it up with management, and by that I mean yours. Ooh, Daryl Lynn. He called himself his full name, Daryl Lynn Hughley.
Yeah.
Let me read this.
Clear up the DL part.
Monique's paperwork was not the final contract. Ooh, it was a proposal submitted by her management / husband. I don't know. She's mad. Hannah's in her feelings, Jack. What's the guy's name, Jack? Jack, you got Hannah in her feelings. But my son, the lawyer, does. Ooh.
Come on, Hannah. Okay, Hannah. We with you, girlfriend. We with you. We believe you, Hannah.
Damn.
Hannah is not playing, okay? Y'all leave Hannah alone.
Maybe the husband meant she was his headliner.
Well, that's what DL Hughley. Perry, I just caught that.
I'm just trying to clarify. I don't know.
I just caught that.
Oh, I'm glad nobody caught on to that. Perry, stop, please.
Stop. I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, she was confused somewhere. I mean, she called that man everything but a man. on the stage.
Oh, DL Hughley. Yeah, that. But that happened backstage. I might lose my cool. She didn't say the down low stuff on stage. She didn't call him a coon on stage, and something else.
I mean, so none of that contract stuff came up on stage. I thought she was on stage talking about the contract.
Well, she was. No,
she was.
I don't think she called him a coon on stage.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I get that part, but I'm just saying, even fussing about the contract, man. I mean, it's like, people here to hear your jokes and not your business.
It's unprofessional.
It's unprofessional. Right. Anyway, so we'll finish this conversation up when I drop the link, because I know Val's about to go off if she made it. And Val, no, Monique is wrong.
Your girl's unprofessional, Val.
And the husband know he's wrong. He did something wrong, and he didn't fess up to it. Okay, now, let's move on. He did.
Mm.
Okay, let's go talk about Puffy's girlfriend.
Oh, Jesus.
Gina B. I can't. Okay, so this is the girl that was getting in a fight. Was it last week? We did this video.
Yeah, it was like last week or something like that.
About him.
The
she's supposed to be pregnant, but she's been Puffy's long-term side piece. And I mean that in a respectful way. What else can you call? She knows what he cheats. She met him. He was with Cassie. He dates other women. They have an arrangement, and now she's pregnant.
A better word. Go ahead.
What's the word?
I said a better word. He said side piece. That can come across rude to this nice young lady. We'll just call her an employee.
Shut up. Jerry, stop.
That's what she is.
But last week she was upset with Young Miami because Young Miami was posting about her and Puffy, and then she was it was the Billboard Music Wars. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And they went into this posting war, basically calling each other out of their names. Basically, he's mine. No, he's mine. Like the old song. And so, but she gave an interview. So, okay, fine. You're a baby daddy now. You shouldn't be mad. He's your baby daddy now. You really shouldn't be mad with anybody but Puffy. So I guess she must have realized she made a fool out of herself. And she gave this interview to the Jasmine brand, in which she explains that Puffy's really not her boyfriend. He's her friend. She must have got a talking to. Hold on, I got a super chat. I support Monique during her battle with Lee Daniels, but this hits different. She was out of line with all the name calling. Don't get Diva started, Sheila. Thank you, Sheila, for the super chat. So let me play this interview, and I think this girl just needs to stay out of the media. You have a special arrangement with Puffy. You're okay with it. Stop antagonizing the other girlfriends. They're there. Leave them alone. Stop running around trying to get Puffy fame. Here, let me play this, you guys, and then we'll talk about it. That's the wrong one. Let me play it again. I thought I had already uploaded it. Here we go.
Again, referring to a previous interview, it seemed like you and Cassie had a mutual respect, or, some type of, this is what it is, but you and Young Miami, not so much. Have you ever met her in person, or where did the, all the drama kind of start?
I've never met her in person before, but she was at the billboards though, and so like she had just came in the picture maybe like last year, I think. But like at that point though, like me and him have been together for a very long time. Like, I was tripping on girls at the beginning of the relationship, but like at this point, it's not even about that. It's just more like a friend to friend. Like I wasn't mad, they've been posting each other and I never said nothing. I don't know. I didn't start it.
Okay.
Why is she in her feelings? Why is she even talking about Young Miami? Why does she care who he sees if they have an arrangement? He takes care of you. He pays the bills. Why? What was the reason, Diva and Perry, for this interview?
I don't know. I mean, I think she's sort of confused. She said, at first I had a problem with the girls, but not no more. No, I don't got no problem with the girls coming in now.
She's lying, by the way. But go ahead.
But her problem is, and because she got to the point where she's basically saying that I had to understand that we all are paid employees by him.
Oh my God.
I can't.
And and I got to get used to that. But the problem her problem started last year when Young Miami came on. I think it's Young Miami or whatever, Miami.
Yeah.
Right? When she came along, she's been getting less hours. That's why she got a problem.
Let me take this comment. They're saying that now that she's pregnant, the rules change. No, you can't change the rules midstream. If you had an arrangement with him and you know he sees other women and that's what he does, you can't expect a baby to change him. It's just not happening. And she thought the baby was going to change him. It's never going to change him. And that's why she's going around hurt. Let's just put a name to her feelings. Hurt because I'm pregnant. I'm having your baby. You lie and tell me how much you love me. How do you still treat me this way?
And the only thing changed after that, she's no longer working. She's on maternity leave.
That's can't. It. Okay. Angeline says, Angeline. How do you pronounce that, Diva? Angeline?
I think so.
That's Angeline. Angeline. I love that. She's mad because she's competing with a dark-skinned black woman. Ooh, black
baby mothers.
Baby mamas bring these exotic women and telling them they are better.
Oh, black men bring these exotic women. She's saying black men. Yeah.
She's bringing another element to this, Perry. Do you think that? Oh, she got deep with it.
No, I mean, well, you know what though? I mean, I don't not necessarily think that's true. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, she don't have a problem with other girls before, but she realized they wasn't going nowhere. I think because maybe she is pregnant, it don't change her circumstances. She just one of Puffy's friends with a baby coming, right? That's it.
Pretty
one
much.
of Puffy friends with a baby coming. But I think that this other girl's getting too much attention because at the Billboard Awards, the other girl was there. That would set her off, and she wasn't.
She was there. But Miami was tweeting about it.
Yeah, you get more hours, and you at the Billboard Award.
Maybe she's threatened by. No. Maybe she's threatened by Miami, like this woman is saying. Something about Miami is triggering her. Puffy has so many women. It's just we've lost count.
But Miami seems to be number one right now. Yeah. So she thought she took the oldest trick in the book that never really ever worked. She thought that she was going to get pregnant and it was going to up her status.
Yeah.
And then when he called her, when she was arguing with number one, Young Miami, when she was arguing with her, Puffy called her and told her, shut your mouth and fix it. And so she did that interview. And she pretty much was like, I don't got no problems. We just friends and I'm okay. And blah, blah, blah. Because he told her to stay in your place, fix it, and you don't have no business arguing with number one. You knew what it was when we was doing what we was doing. Now just go sit over there, have the baby, stay in your apartment that I give you, and go shopping with the money I give you. But we better not never hear you run your mouth again against my boo.
You can't change the rules midstream. If this is the agreement, and y'all both agreed on it, and now all of a sudden you're pregnant, and now you want to change the rules, you can't do that, Gina. So please stop. Stay out of the public. Raise your baby. You getting your money. Your nice Vegas home. Stop. Those are the rules. Yeah. You cannot change this man.
She said it herself, though. She said that she knew the rules. She said at first I would get mad when the women come in and out and disrespect me, but then I got used to it and it's fine. But it's something about this Young Miami I just can't take. And maybe
what she's saying.
I'm the one that's pregnant by him, not her. I don't know.
It's something about Young Miami that threatens her.
Right. You know what it is too, Sharrell? She's thinking, how are you going to do a whole interview with somebody telling them how this man dogs you out, and then afterwards you come and have his baby and get pregnant? So she's still wondering, why can't I get no respect for him? But he over there respecting this one like she's the number one queen. And she thought that baby in her belly was going to mean something to him. Nope, it didn't change her status. She's still at the bottom of the list.
The only thing changed, she'll get paid from him for at least 18 to 24 years.
All right, let's change the look at the bright side. You'll be getting a check from for a long, long time. Okay, so let's talk about what was going on this weekend with this love and marriage Huntsville situation. Okay, so let me try to do this really quick. This was a mess. I guess they're filming for the upcoming season. Okay. Oh, and you sent me all this information, Diva, and it's in my IG. Let me tell you before I start showing it to you. It showed supposedly Martell gets into a fight with someone, right? And God, Miss Wanda was there screaming in the background. I got to get my evidence. Hold on, y'all.
They're saying it was Marcel. They're saying it was Marcel.
Marcel, I'm sorry. Did I say Marcel?
No, you're right. No, they say Martell got into it with Marcel, I believe.
Oh, it was Marcel that he got into it with.
I believe so.
Okay. Now, also, so I can't find, damn. So Wanda came online and said that Melody needs to be concerned about who the father of her baby is. So supposedly the father of the baby Martell, right, has a baby by one of Tisha's cousin. Did I get this right?
No, you're confusing it, but
you tell the story, Diva, while I download the pictures of the kids.
One piece of it that I know is that they're trying to claim that the last baby that Melody and Martell had is not his baby. Right. Which, you know what, is so dirty. Don't bring the kids into this situation, right? So they've been trying to say that for a little while. And that's why Ms. Wanda said, you better find out who the father of the baby is. Now, what they got into it about with that fight, I'm guessing that was kind of piece of it. That was piece of it there. But what I heard is that Martell and Marcel got into it. But it also stems from the fact that allegedly Marcel has a baby. Well, I can't even call this person a baby, allegedly. He has a child by, someone else out there. And
this is supposed to be the child. This is supposed to be the child, right?
No, that's not supposed to be the child. That's her cousin Kiki and her family. That's her cousin Kiki and her family.
Okay, grab the wrong one. So Kiki's the one spreading this rumor?
No, Kiki is not spreading that particular rumor. I don't know who put out the fact that
Miss Wanda?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but I know it was a big thing that went down over the weekend. Maybe somebody.
I know. Where's the picture of the baby?
No, it's not a baby, Sharrell. That kid looks like he got to be about maybe the 10, 13 range.
Where is it? Where's the picture of him? Did you send me a picture of him?
I don't know. Did I? Let me see.
Okay.
I might not.
So it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's what's going on. I can't even down. Oh, you got a pic. You showed me a thing of the fight. Child, hold on. Let me see if I can play this. Oh, this is. Oh, so it is Marcel. Okay, here. Let me put this up here. Thank you, Diva. Because the details are all over the place for me because I don't care because I want to talk about the Carlos King part. So I guess
that's Melanie talking about
saying that she got hit. Oh, let me hear this. I didn't hear this before.
We can't hear it.
I can't.
You can't play the sound, can you? Okay.
The sound. I thought they were going to show a portion of the fight. She said someone got jumped from the back.
She said they tried to jump her from the back.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so that sounds good. This is what I want to talk about with this. Because, yes, a fight took place. They're talking about people having other kids, and Miss Wanda's doing way too much. But why are we talking about how Carlos King is orchestrating the perfect situation and taking a playbook out this last mess he made on Real House of Atlanta is when he goes to a cast member like Miss Wanda, tells her something. No, I'm trying to tell you, this is the playbook. Tells her something that she knows she's going to go back and spread to the cast, and it's going to cause a big implosion. And he sits in the cut and enjoys the ratings. Is he wrong for that? I think this makes him brilliant. I really do.
Well, you know what, Sharrell? He's being super messy in a lot of ways, right? He's trying to surpass. He's in this silent war with Andy Cohen, right?
Yep.
To become the king of reality.
Yep.
But if he read the playbook, see, you gotta, if you're going to try to duplicate it, you should read it and understand where they went wrong, and then don't go that same wrong route.
Well, so what did he do? What did Carlos do wrong, Diva?
What Andy said one time when filming The Real Housewives of New Jersey, he said the biggest mistake they ever made was to start filming the next season before they had the reunion from the previous season. He said because then everybody was pissed off about new stuff that the audience didn't know about yet. And it was very difficult and hard for them not to mention it and not say why they was pissed at the reunion. So he's allegedly they're filming for the next season. And so now they didn't even film the reunion yet for this season.
No.
So now it's going to be a whole lot of tension and people pissed off about current stuff.
That's what he wants. That's what he wants. But that creates a hostile environment. Somebody's gonna get in a fight. Melody already claimed she got hit in the back of the head. This is brilliant reality TV. And what did they talk about all weekend? Love and Marriage Huntville, the fight.
Right. I mean, maybe it can go both ways. I sort of understand what Diva's saying. It could mess it up a little bit, but then again, maybe he figured it's a head start because people are gonna watch the reunion. But now he already tying you into watching next season.
Yeah.
By having Miss Wanda slap the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say kudos, hats off to Carlos King for being messy, okay? Being a troublemaker and knowing how to produce a reality TV show. I think Andy Cohen needs to go back to this.
Well,
oh my God.
Here's the thing that also that he is playing with fire is that when you do things like this and you create this chaos and you force people to out things about themselves, like a dungeon, like another baby, stuff like this, emotion gets so high that you can't undo it. That's why to this day, Candy still can't stand Phaedra.
Right.
So
he's treading on thin ice.
Huh?
He's treading on thin ice. Because a lot of people said they actually missed Saturday's episode or kind of was distracted from Saturday's episode, which is his current season, because of that whole debacle. So you want to stir up stuff for the next season, but you need to kind of wait till at least the end of the first season is done. We're not even near really the total end yet. And like I said, you didn't have the reunion. So we'll see. Time will tell whether he.
So what grade right now, if you had to go A through F, would you give Carlos King?
Me?
Yeah.
I guess I give him a C.
A C? There's a hater in the house. What would you give him, Perry?
Well, look. I mean, like that Marriage Huntsville has obviously been pretty good.
Yeah.
I might have to give him a B because I've been trying to watch Love and Marriage DC. I mean, come on, a total grade, right? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Like a total grade. Yeah. Maybe it's gonna take a while. Maybe it's gonna take a while for it to grow on me or something.
That's never growing on me. Let me start.
Right.
DC is never growing on me. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Smoke.
Hey, how are you?
Up, people?
Hey, y'all.
Oh my God, is Smoke Monique today?
Precious.
Where's Sebastian?
Get down here, bitch.
Let me see if Sebastian called in today. Hold on.
You back
I gotta
there.
bring Sebastian up with. He did. Here you go. Sebastian.
Hey, everyone.
I had to bring you up with Smoke because I don't know.
You trying to cause trouble like Carlos King, aren't you, Sharrell? Sitting there stirring the pot, being messy. We see you in your good hair.
All right, let's start with Smoke. Smoke, what's your opinion on the DL Hughley Monique situation?
I'm like, at some point you have to see that you're the common denominator in most of these altercations, and you have to start taking some accountability at some point. And I honestly feel like, granted, yes, Monique does not want to be walked over, but I'm like, the way that you're acting, we have to remember, show business is also a business. People have to like you in order to work with you. So no matter how talented or gifted you are, if you are this problematic and you can't show basic problem resolution behind closed doors, or even like Diva was saying, kill it on the stage, but collect your money on the side and be like, this better not happen again if I work with y'all. That would have been better. And I think Monique just thinks of being on top versus taking the long view road of longevity and consistency and being seen often. So she's her own worst enemy. And I go back to a quote that she said when she did Charm School. She was talking to one of the girls saying like she was just like her, and she's like, somebody had to dig in her ass repeatedly because at some point she was walking around with a chip on her shoulder and life will whip your ass.
Hallelujah.
And that's what's happening right now. She's not taking the opportunity. Like, she's finally out there again. Take your accountability, learn from what you may have done wrong and do it better so that we can constantly see you. But this is not helping your case whatsoever.
Thank you, Pastor Smoke. You said it. Pastor Smoke in the house.
Amen.
Amen. Nobody can argue with Pastor Smoke. He is telling the truth. Sebastian, we got to get your thoughts on it.
Listen, Monique was irrelevant for 13 years. He became relevant in the past couple of months. And she's going to become irrelevant for the next 13 years again. So...
just like Wendy is right now.
Don't call her irrelevant. You just called her irrelevant.
She did it to herself, Sharrell. At this point, I can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. You can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. She was irrelevant for 13 years. Then she climbed her way back to relevancy for a little bit, a couple months, and now she's back to the point where she's gonna be irrelevant again.
Oh God.
Damn.
See, what we're not going to do, Sebastian, is we're not going to attack Monique like that. Like, we can still pull our auntie to the side and pull her to the carpet, but we don't have to dismiss her, because the same way you would be feeling about us dismissing Wendy and her Kelvin and her step baby. So let's not do it.
We're not going to do Wendy.
Keep it cute. Keep it cute, Sebastian.
But what if your auntie has ADHD?
Ruth, you just said you think Monique has ADHD. Come on,
no, but I mean, Monique was out of business for a very long time. Sure. That should humble you enough.
Yeah.
I mean, humility takes you a long way. Mm-hmm. If you cannot learn from this experience, then you will never learn. She comes out guns blazing, Oprah, Tyler Perry, motherfucker. What the hell going on?
Exactly.
I mean, if you can't learn from one thing, just make your money and go shut up. Give your pimp, the husband, he behaves like a pimp. Give your pimp some money and just shut up.
But not only that, Ruth, I honestly think something went wrong in the agreements between the management and the promoters. Daddy messed up, and Daddy didn't want to have to come back to Mama and be like, I messed up.
There you go. There you go.
The thing is, I hope Daddy knows how to read, because why is you the only person?
Wait, are you talking about Monique's husband?
Yes. Do he know how to read? Because if you hire a manager who can hardly understand contracts, you will always beef with people. You always beef with, and how are you beefing with people who are in the mainstream of things? You beef, guns blazing, motherfucker. You cannot do that.
Exactly, Ruth. Exactly.
She's gonna be unemployed again. She's gonna be unemployed.
No, here's the big question. She still has a good chance for redemption with this 50 cents if this takes off.
She's gonna mess that up. She's gonna mess that up somewhere down the line, and then 50 is gonna light her up on social media, and she's gonna be done.
Let me tell you what that channel did. She will never learn. She can work with the Beyonce and Jay-Z. It's not happening.
Wait, Ruth, are you saying you're calling first dibs right now that Monique's gonna mess up with 50 Cent?
She's already failed. If you can fail performing at is it a convention or something, or an auditorium? Can you work with the big gun? If you failed working with the big guns in the business,
and DL's not a big gun that much.
You can't make nothing work with Oprah or Lee Daniels
or
DL
Hughley.
Redemption, Sharrell. This was her redemption, and
It
this was your
was.
opportunity to show your new boss 50 Cent that you got this.
And let me tell you. Let me tell you what Monique could have done at this point in her game. She could have been kissing all her brothers. What's up, DL? I missed you, brother. But even if you didn't even miss him, even if, just kiss all the masses.
Okay, let me, because nobody's team Monique on this panel. Let me speak for
I
the
am
team
Monique, but we got to hold people accountable when they are wrong.
Right.
Monique is not always right.
Let me stand up for the people that are disagreeing with this panel. Monique was done wrong. Okay? She was upset. She was lied to.
By daddy.
But she was lied to by DL.
And I'm hitting the stage. I'm still being professional by hitting the stage, but I'm going to speak. I'm just speaking up for Team Monique. But I'm going to speak my mind at the same time. And DL Hughley, whatever happened.
But can I say something? But let me say something to say this. African Americans and let me just say, we black race, we take shit on a daily basis that we shouldn't take.
Exactly.
So if I step up on the stage and I am making let me just say $2 million.
Wow.
Am I better off sitting with daddy, the pimp, in the house with $0? Is you kidding me?
And them 3 babies.
I would take what I can get and move on.
No, I'm Team
but
Monique.
If you
hear me out. Pretend I'm Monique right here. Okay.
Let's talk.
Obviously, something happened behind stage. Right. Ain't I supposed to be the headliner? No, we got this. Just go out anyway. DL Hughley should have realized, or whoever was promoting the show should have realized there was a problem, huh?
Monique. Since I'm up 10, you Monique.
But then maybe daddy didn't read the thing right.
He can read his own contract.
Can I finish? I'm Monique. Can I finish?
Let Monique finish.
Let Monique finish. Because I'm tired of being blackballed and unheard. Okay.
Well, then stop doing it to yourself.
Something happened behind the stage. There's a problem. The promoters are supposed to step in and compensate both. They could have been co-headliners. Why couldn't that happen?
I guess they was cold.
But do you think it's proper for her to go out blazing like that?
She's mad because they said, we don't know what happened, but DL's going to be the headliner. So sad, too bad, get out there.
Right, but she's been in this business for almost 30 years. She should have had enough common sense, like, okay, y'all trying to stir something up between me and my brother. Let me go talk to him, and then we're going to come talk to you.
Pastor Smoke,
yeah.
How come none of this is on the producers or whatever
That's
you call
it? It should be. They should have went, DL and Monique should have been like, this is my paperwork, but this is my paperwork. Hold on, let's pull people to the side for a meeting.
I'm trying to get Val up here. Hold on.
You know what? And while you trying to get her up here, Sharrell, let me say this. Either way, though, she disappointed the fans also.
Exactly.
Again, your fight ain't none of my business. I worked hard. I saved up my money to get this ticket so that I could come hear some jokes and laugh a little bit and then go back home to my pressure job in my life. So I spent all my money on this ticket to hear about your fight with some contract. Baby girl.
I'm trying to get Val up really quick. Sound off really quickly, Ruth, because I know you watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then I got to bring up a new group because I'm trying to get Val in because we did this whole show for Val.
I really think I did sign the petition for Miss Wanda to get off the show. That woman is nothing but ghetto. What is she there for? To cause trouble and be ghetto?
She is Carlos gone. Really? You want Miss Wanda gone?
What are we? We want to watch a show.
Food truck.
We want to watch a show where they showcase black excellence. But is that black excellence? Even Tisha does not match up to black excellence. She's ghetto as fuck.
Hold on. Did y'all hear the shade that Perry just threw? Perry, you are on your own. You're going to hell by yourself.
What you say, Perry?
No, I'm saying I'm serious about that. I said the only reason she's there to get that food truck.
I thought they said her food tastes horrible.
Well, no, but I don't know. I mean, you never heard Marceau.
Don't say that about the food truck. Y'all stop. Stop.
She ain't sweetie pies, from what I hear.
Oh my God. Y'all stop. Listen, Miss Wanda took the bait the same way that Phaedra did. She's doing her job. She's doing what Carlos, her boss, wants her to do. Why she gotta go, Ruth?
Well, why do we need Miss Wanda though?
To start the trouble.
No, but she doesn't have to start the trouble. There's enough trouble on the show.
Exactly.
There's enough trouble on the show.
All she brings is her ratchet.
You said there's a petition out there. There's a petition, Ruth, to get Miss Wanda off the show.
Yes, by yesterday.
And you signed it.
I signed it. I don't stand with the ghetto. I've never lived there. I don't beat down people who've lived in the ghetto, but that bringing all those.
She's got to go. Tisha's got to go. That's her mama.
We don't need Tisha anyway. What does she bring to the show?
Except her husband's cheating affairs.
Hey,
right.
She ain't got much time, Sharrell. Can you get her in?
Yeah, okay, Ruth, thank you guys for calling. I'm trying to get in.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Take care.
Take care, guys. Okay, let me get her in quickly. Sorry, Val. This fills up really quickly.
You see her again?
Not yet. Okay, Val, coast is clear. While we're waiting on Val, let's hear from next in line. Hey, Buzz, where you been?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Look, I got the tea because I work there.
Okay.
You got the tea on what?
Monique and this DL Hughley situation. I'm from Detroit. I told you when you were telling me we're from Michigan.
I'm from Detroit. I'm from the D.
Right, exactly.
Sharrell, she tried. She had to go back.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead, Buzz. Sound off. What are you going to say?
Okay, so basically, without going into the specifics, because I still work there.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of discrepancies. Like, Perry, you said you went out there, you would let the music play. It did.
It did.
It did.
Oh.
They were trying to figure the junk out. They did. She tried to do that because she didn't, and I do feel like she didn't want to let us down because she said it too. She said,
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Go ahead. You're spilling the tea. Go ahead. So She did go out there, like you're saying.
Okay, so basically, we did not plan for. Oh my goodness, this is so much. Okay, so the music did play longer than they expected. Like Perry said,
Hold on one second. Is she still trying to get in?
Let me try.
Text her because I made it clear. It was clear.
Yeah, sorry. Get her in.
Keep calling, Val. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to. Pia, is it okay if I drop you and Amy J to get in Val? She's got some information, and we're really backed up. Let me start dropping you backstage, and just call back after she announces whatever she has to announce. Thank you, Pia.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay,
I just
now
texted.
She should be able to call in. Okay, go ahead, Buzz.
Okay, so basically, like how Perry said, while they was trying to get that together, he would let the music play. That's what happened.
Hold on 1 second. So Val, I did this whole show because of you. So you're in and out of work.
I know I'm at work. I had to ask my boss. Let me sneak out. I got to do this. Let me just say this. I didn't hear everything that y'all had to say. All I got to do is let me tell you something. DL Hughley was wrong. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say this from what I know. The thing is, when you have a contract, you have a contract. Everybody has a call sheet. Everybody knows how much time they get. The headliner gets the most time. The headliner is the last person. Okay, so she had all that, proving all that. The point is that when she got there, they told her the show was totally different because he had a fit that he didn't want to go behind her. But he knew he knew that ahead of time. But they waited till she got there to say that. And the point is, female issues or not, she should have did that because the thing is they always doing shit behind closed doors. Nobody know what they do. She's tired of it. A lot of people are tired of it. A lot of people don't.
Okay, so Buzz, you was there. Is Val tell?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. And I don't got nothing. Thank you. You saved my job. Wait. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. And this is what you gotta realize. The headliner sells most of the tickets, and that depends on who buys your tickets because who's the headliner. The headliner gets a certain percentage. If the show sold out, you get a certain percentage of that. It's a bonus that's called a bonus that you get. Okay. So when you advertise that Monique is the headline and people buying tickets because Monique is doing 40 minutes, DL Hughley is doing 30. Who headlines to get less time than the headliner? Okay, come on.
Okay, but Val, she had to have known that she wasn't the headliner at some point. Why?
Right, she did. They told her when she got there, when it be right before the show started. That's what she said. She explained it. She said,
why
what
was
kind of
she
punk
unprofessional about it? Why was she unprofessional about it? You don't argue on stage.
Because yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because the people that were sitting in that audience, bought a ticket to see her do her as the headline. So she had to explain to her people, you know what? I didn't mislead y'all. I was misled when I got here. And that's right. She should have told the people.
Did she explain or drag?
Because of the situation, you know what? I'd have did both of them motherfuckers. I'd have dragged his ass too, okay? Because the point is how he did it was disrespectful. You're going to sit up there and say, I'm not going to go on. She going to headline. It was your ego got in the problem. Your ego should have got in when you signed the damn contract. Your ego should have got in then, okay? I would have did the same thing. She owed it to the people to explain why she wasn't headline once she got there.
If she keeps arguing with prominent people in the business, she's not going to get any job. She was blackballed once before. And if she doesn't start learning, acting more professional, she's going to get blackballed again.
Okay. You better be glad I got grad work. Let me tell you something. The thing is about the blackball situation. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole different show. She got blackballed because this is the thing, Sharrell. You got to realize she only charged him $50,000 because he was broke when she did the movie for him. Okay, normally you would have got, let's say you would have got $200,000 for doing that job. Now she said, "You my friend, I'm gonna do it for you for $50,000." Okay, so now she did it for him for $50,000. But then at the same time, guess what? Now all of a sudden Oprah and Tyler come in and say, "Oh, can you do this? Can you promote this? Where's my money at?"
Is it smart, Bella, to go up against Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey?
No, they didn't want to give her more money, Sharrell. That's what you gotta realize. She did it for a favor to only charge $50,000, and now you want her to do more work for that same $50,000. I'd have said hell no too. You gotta realize
Val, there's a rank structure in the business. You're not gonna, if you are the cashier, you're not gonna go off on your boss. Now, are you?
Yeah, because I can get another cashier job. That's
Monique is
I'm not a cashier.
No, you're not a cashier. Look, I'm just saying, no, I'm not saying you're a cashier. I'm saying there's a rank structure in businesses. And she
listen, Sharrell. I'm gonna tell you this really quick about the even if you want to mix it even with the Netflix stuff. Netflix offered her that $200,000, but Netflix said she had to not for 2 years. She can't work for 2 years and she can't tell those jokes for 2 years. She made $200,000 in 1 year. So why would you accept that kind of deal? That's what I'm trying to say. It's a whole bunch of things in the paperwork that you got to understand too. It looks one thing outside, but you got
to get labeled problematic if she doesn't learn how to act right.
So you just saying just take the chicken feet and just go about your business.
You said you wanted to speak your piece, so I'm just telling you.
You know what? As women, we gotta stop kissing ass and taking chicken feed just to do it, just to be in the house. I'm in the house, man. So no, I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, can I jump in here? Can I jump in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just say this. The reason why we haven't got any DL tales of DL Hughley is because he believes in non-disclosure agreements. Everybody wanted to know how Chris Rock felt. What's the big problem with Monique going off and sounding off? Let's just take it back. DL Hughley in an interview said Netflix came to him with an offer to work with him. He didn't ask them how much. Guess what? Monique asked, "How much are you going to pay me?" Women has been fighting for equal pay for a long time, and Monique is not only fighting for herself; she's fighting for those that are coming behind her.
Queen, can you acknowledge this? Monique has a bad reputation. And by the way, I'm just telling the opposite side so we can get a good conversation here.
But look at this. It's comedy. It's comedy. That was her set. Comedy is what? Pain, hurt, and all that. It's however you want to deliver your set. She was at work when she did it. When she was on her set, when they gave her that time, her time was to do whatever she wanted to do. She filled that time slot.
But you can't go on stage.
But she humbled herself. Everybody's like, humble. She needs to be humble. She humbled herself to make sure the show would go on.
Look, Buzz, you were there. You seen it firsthand. She dragged.
Oh, yeah, she dragged. She dragged. Oh, yeah,
she dragged. And I'm saying I can't get mad. listen, she's not the first person to have a problem in show business. It happens on a daily basis, right? But
listen, I think what it is people aren't used to the comic view vibes. What she did was give comic view vibes. Y'all want to know what that is? Look up comic view. That's what it is. That's raw talent on the spot. Her, you know what I'm saying? She engaged with the audience. She didn't get booed. Now, if she got booed, then I would have a problem with it.
No, she didn't get booed because she's a big mouth. People go for stuff like that. She didn't get booed. I'm going to jump in. DL, I'm going to jump in. Monique, you had your shot once again, and yet you failed. Because none of that should not have ever hit that damn stage. I don't care if she was the headliner. Every poster I seen, I done been through all kind of stuff. It's been DL and then Monique. So this is the thing with Monique. You didn't have your little 13, 7-year itch. Now you didn't scratch. And guess what? You didn't did it to yourself again. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna keep getting
Nina. What about what Queen is saying? Queen is saying her emotions was raw. She was in the moment, and she was standing up for herself.
When you a professional, women gotta take it though. But how long is
wait a minute? When you're a professional, you got to leave that shit at home. Let me tell you something. I go to work today. And I take care of a woman that's been called me the N-word time and time again and no better. But guess what?
You're not in comedy. You're not in comedy. You're not in comedy.
It's a job. It's my profession. But it's my profession. So what I do, I still take care of her. But I come home and I say that big, fat, stinking heifer.
But Nina, this is what Queen is saying. Queen is saying that comics talk about their life.
Yeah, but you know what? That was not the place for that. That was not the place for that. But wait a minute, but that was not the place for that. And why I say that is because yes, everybody still was ready to come and see Monique. I really believe.
Listen, she's not asking for respect. She's demanding it. Now get with the program and get ran over like she ran across the stage.
Look what happened. Look, it backfired in her face. This is the same Monique we've been dealing with for how long?
Y'all are forgetting who is she working with?
Let me say this, Sharrell. I'm connecting with Nina. It's your profession. You're a professional. And you're a comedian. And people came there with their hard-earned money to buy a ticket, not to hear you moan and groan like you have been doing for the past 13 years.
Let me stand up for Queen. There's no way in hell that could have happened to you and you wouldn't have been upset.
That's true.
That's true. I'm connected with Nina, Sharrell, and saying this. There's plenty of stuff that happened to me at work. And I didn't say nothing to the person because I was a professional. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you were Perry, you wouldn't have walked out on the stage at all. Perry would have she was being professional by going out there to begin with, but she's already here. She's going to talk about her life. It's not talk about it.
I would have been professional and fixed that shit behind the stage.
Exactly, Perry. She was not being professional when she went out there. Because when you go out there on that job and people come to hear you, they don't know what you and DL had going on.
Okay, so here's the thing. So Nina would have been an upside Detroit, and then she would have been like,
Buzz, hold on, Buzz. Go ahead, Nina.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Buzz. We don't know what happened back there, do we? We don't know what
Buzz does. She was there.
Wait a minute. Was she backstage?
I was there. Listen, y'all need to listen to Mary J. Blige, My Life.
Hold on, let her finish. Hold on, Queen. Go ahead.
We don't know what happened to them two backstage. You know, contracts get mixed up all the time. This is where I'm going. It's her story, it's his story, and then that's the damn truth. But when you come out on that stage, you need all that mess behind you. Come give, because Monique could have came and gave it to us like we've been wanting Monique to give it to us and put it down. And then she could have been a headliner. Now she coming to Charlotte. Guess what? She coming to Charlotte June the 18th. I ain't going to see her.
All right, Queen, respond to Nina.
Well, I'm gonna just say this. Did Monique put asses in those chairs? Yes, she did. Monique has been in the game for 32 years. DL has been in for 37 years. She has a Grammy. She is had her own talk show. So let's not talk about what she hadn't had. Listen here. She's speaking up, and she is demanding respect for those that are coming behind her. I stand with her, and I don't care who goes.
But that was not the
and then this is another thing.
Hold on, Nina, let him.
Who is bagging up Monique? 50 cents. What is 50 cents? A troll. Who does she have a contract with now? 50 cents, baby. She's going to eat. So make sure you tune in to the show. Okay.
I am. I planned on, because I'm grateful.
Get a reaction. Did she get a reaction?
No. We're gonna tune in if she still has the show. If she continues with these shenanigans, you never know what 50 Cent is gonna do, because he can go on either side of the fence any moment.
It's been a while since we heard a black woman talk her shit. I'm ready. I'm here for it.
She was not professional.
I'm here for it.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. It's Buzz's turn. But before I say that, Buzz, Queen Tulsa's saying, don't silence her. That's what she's saying. Let people speak. Let her speak. Let Monique speak. Go ahead, Buzz. What were you going to say? Because you're team Monique, right?
I am. And let me tell you why. I'm team Monique because everybody was talking about, she fell out with Tyler, Oprah, all these. Here's the thing. Was she not vindicated with all of them? Tyler Perry is on record recording saying, yes, you were done wrong, but I got to secure the bag first. What kind of industry stuff is that? Come on, right or wrong, that was shady. And then we got Lee Daniels having to give her a public apology. So don't act like Monique has just been all the way wrong. Now, has her delivery been wrong? Absolutely. Right. I agree with y'all 100% on that.
Well, that's what Nina's talking about, Buzz.
Sharrell, you falling behind her.
But we're not going to act like she needs to just take it.
No, but that's what I was saying.
So wait a minute. So she can just take it and not say anything? Just take it. Take it.
No. That's what I was saying. It's a time and a place for everything. Just like with Lee Daniels. Wait a minute. Just like with Lee Daniels. It was a time and a place for him to apologize with Monique. Because Monique, after all this happened, of course, let me finish.
Hold on, Queen.
Let me finish, because even after all this thing with Precious, right? We know Monique, it was not her job to go back out there and do all this other promotion. You're right. She did this as a favor to her friend, and she took $50,000, which she was worth way more than that, period, before then. But she took that money. Y'all see, the thing about it is that she was wrong. It's
Queen, you can't do that. You can't do that, Queen.
It's decency in order in anything that we do. Decency in order. I can be wrong. I'm not always right either. But at this stance, we as the public, as critics, as bloggers, we did not know what had happened before she came out on that stage. And guess what? We didn't deserve that either.
You know what? All right, I got to end it here, guys.
Okay, listen, let me just say this last point. What we don't deserve is the rhetoric that DL Hughley spews against Black women. So that's another story for another day. So we'll leave off with that.
You shouldn't even said it. Bye.
All right. I gotta end it. Thank you, Nina, for coming in. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. Buzz for giving me exclusive firsthand information. I appreciate it. Thank you, Buzz. All right, I'm falling behind on super chats. Looks like Lonnie says the only Black woman willing to stand up, Law Roach, the stylist, said Tiffany Haddish gets disrespected on the set often. Mo don't take they ish. Ollie says Lenny Kravitz and Mariah Carey worked for free on Precious. Oh, they did, and still promoted the movie. This is true.
Come on, Ollie.
I think she didn't want to promote Precious because she didn't expect it to be a success. It premiered at Cannes. Did I get them all?
Yeah,
I got to end it here. I didn't think people would have much opinion on it today, but tempers flared and everybody was firm in their opinion. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Monique still is not blackballed yet. She has a second chance with 50 Cent. Do not mess up with 50 Cent.
Please
okay,
don't.
Do not mess up with 50 Cent.
They'll be suing her for the next 13 years.
All right. I gotta have anything to say really quickly. I gotta go.
Sharrell, my final words is, like Nina said, there's a time and place for everything. Let's teach Monique that was the wrong time and the wrong place.
I can't. You trying to keep the conversation going. All right. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Please don't forget to click a like button. It really helps my video. for the algorithm. If you didn't get a chance to speak, please leave your comments in the comment section. If I didn't get to you backstage, I am so sorry. I am simply out of time. The argument was getting heated, people. It was heated. All right. With that being said, on 3, let's say bye, guys. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye,